This week's video is sponsored by FSP. Hello guys, Rachel here of Archaeologists. Today, we're gonna review the Raijintek PONOS Ultra TG case. The case doesn't come in an original box, so there will be no unboxing. Let's go to the specifications and features. The Raijintek PONOS Ultra TG has dimensions of 455 by 219 by 485 mm and a weight of 7.5 kilograms. The PONOS Ultra comes in tempered glass and mesh variations with a black and white color scheme. What we have here is the TG version. The side panel has a 4mm thick tempered glass with Raijintek branding at the bottom. The side panel is also a swing door type, and I think other tower cases must have this feature for easy access. The side panel can be removed by pulling it up. The PONOS Ultra TG can fit E80X up to Mini ITX motherboards. Sadly, this case doesn't have rubber grommets on the cable holes, so it will expose the extra cables. For CPU cooling, it can fit a cooler with a maximum height of 165mm. For the graphics card, a maximum of 400mm is allowable in this case. The rear has an included 120mm fan. Also, you can put 120mm radiator here with a maximum thickness of 30mm. The top can occupy 320mm fans or a 360mm radiator. The bottom can occupy 220mm fans or a 240mm radiator. On the motherboard side, it can fit two 120mm fans or a 240mm radiator. Lastly, the front has three pre-attached 120mm fans and can fit a 360mm radiator. On the back panel, there's a mesh area that is front of the motherboard side panel for the fans and radiator for airflow purposes. The back panel can be removed by untightening the two screws and sliding it out. There are lots of cable tie holes at the back of the case for cable management. The case provides an allowance of 2.2mm for your cable management. This area can allow two SSDs here with a size of 2.5 inch, but make sure to install them first before installing your motherboard. For the power supply space, it allows a standard ATX power supply with a maximum length of 235mm. You can install two 3.5-inch HDDs here, or one HDD and one SSD. This storage bracket is also movable to allow more space for the PSU. Just remove the screw and move it to the other latches. As this is a TG version, the front is made of tempered glass. At the sides are some cutouts for the air to go inside. At the bottom of the front tempered glass, you will also find a Raijintek branding. The case has 7 expansion slots. Each of the slots is not modular and is welded to the case. The bottom of the PSU has a dust filter, but it's not magnetized. At the top, you will find a dust filter that is magnetized. For the front I/O, you will find a power button, a reset button, two USB 3.0 Type-A ports, an HD audio port, and lastly, the USB 3.1 Type-C port. Also, to those who will question if the fans have interconnectivity, the fans do have a splitter to connect their ARGB and fan connectors. Let's assemble a PC. Here are my final thoughts. The Raijintek PONOS Ultra TG is a good case, though it's not an eye-catcher, as it resembles most of the common case you will find on the market. It has a lot of space for big components, but you will have a hard time if you're using a beefy graphics card, especially from Nvidia, as it doesn't have enough space for the 12+6 power cable, and this case doesn't allow a vertical graphics card, so it will be a problem. Performance-wise, it is good even though it has a tempered glass front. The temperature is not too high, and the airflow is good inside the case. Cable management is also good thanks to the cable tie holes provided. But sadly, you need to properly hide your cables so they won't be exposed, as this doesn't have rubber grommets for the cable holes. Overall, the Raijintek PONOS Ultra TG is a good performing case, has a great build, and does not use cheap materials. I can recommend buying this case, but then again, it's not an eye-catcher and will really depend on your preference as to whether you will like it or not. You can buy the Raijintek PONOS Ultra TG for around the price of $80 or 4,560 pesos at your nearest Raijintek affiliated online and physical stores. I hope this video is informational for you. For more videos, click on the subscribe button and follow my Facebook page. And see you in the next video.